the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, glad you've come along with us. Trey Smack will kick this one off, and we are underway in downtown Detroit. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that's going to get nothing. No gain on the first snap of the game.
No gain on the play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. On the bootleg, it's Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Love to throw to get started. A pass taken in by Watson. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
11 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
On 1st down, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Flushed to his left. He'll let this one rip. Looking for Watson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, the Packers turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Greg Dortch, deep to return. This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
The run game not helping him out those last 2 plays, thus 3rd and 16. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Here's Jack Fox now. And on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Moore to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get about rocked.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it.
Love's pass complete to Christian Watson.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Race back to kick off for Green Bay.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
At the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And this is the conversation that surrounds the topic of running the ball in the NFL. Mike, if you're going to rely on scoring on 10, 11, 12-play drives and then fight it out in the red zone, there's a lot of pressure on that red zone offense. It's going to be very hard to accumulate a lot of points, but when you can be explosive and you can score from a ways out, that's the sign of the most impactful run game, and big-time play there.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Start on the ground with Jacobs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Packers.
Wait. Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. To the outside, it's brought in by Golden. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Here's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He's got it at the 7. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Trace back to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Javon Hargrave. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. Third time punt team has been summoned in this first half. Kicks away. On the return, it's Moore. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Love. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Love to throw. Forced out wide. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. In motion, it's Golden. A second down throw for Love. Moving left. Anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
A gain of 13
It's a first down and a gain of 13. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. That's caught by Golden, right side, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Offense rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Right, sticky, green. Ready?
Now Love. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Colleen McNeil getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Up to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Back to throw is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And the Lions are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
The second down pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Flush to his right. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson. Love to throw on 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Kraft. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. 2nd down and 3 coming up.
The 45-yard line.
Ready. 33, yellow. Shoot, yellow.
Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Here we go.
The man in motion is Watson.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On second down, Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This one from 41 yards out. His kick is good. And the Packers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. In motion, it's Golden. On first down, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Love. On the move left. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Packers.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Love. That's complete to Watson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Targeting Matthew Golden, and they misconnect. It's second down. To throw is Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 14.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. To throw is Love. Forced out left. There's Kraft, the tight end. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and say what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Dog red. 45. One. Blue striker.
Here's Love to throw. Forced out wide. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down by a couple of yards able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Here we go, set.
Let's go play action with Love. Moving to his left. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in.
Complete to
Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now, the extra point.
For the extra point.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is.
For Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. As intended for Williams, it'll bring up 2nd down.
So you take a look at the clock, and this point in the 3rd quarter, you find yourself down. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily desperation time. You're going to have a couple more possessions left, but that throw there felt kind of like a desperation throw. So don't force it. Just continue to sustain possession and just make sure at the end of this drive, you come away with points.
Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. Down the right sideline. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions get it back to within 9.
Packers 23, Lions 14. Jack Fox kicking off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Love to throw it on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Love. Moving to his right. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And no room to be found. We'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and For an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes 2nd and 4. Here, looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive. I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. He gets free. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions will cut it to a 2-point lead.
The score, Packers 23, Lions 21. Jack Fox to kick off.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Here comes Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Ready. Black 40. Black 12.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
45. Right.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Okay, ready? Come on, set. On 32.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The Lions call their first timeout. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Love. Rolling right. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Another try, 2nd and 10. A run with Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
This one caught by the back out of the backfield. Now he's loose again. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here is 1st and goal.
Black 20.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. Here's Pacheco. And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now Love. That one complete to Watson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
Watson, sit. Ready. Black, 95, sit. Mega. Check field. Field, black.
Here's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
Red, yellow. Come on, set. Red, 38.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. They've got to burn the timeout, they too. That is a awesome sack. And now maybe they only have time for one play. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.